Hi, my name's Matt Turk and I'm a YT developer. I wanted to share with you a feature in YT that you might not have heard of called the mapserver. To start the mapserver, make sure you're in a directory that has some data. In my case, it's some Enzo data. And yeah, there's lots of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run the command yt mapserver --help. You can see a number of the different options. Most of these are very similar to options that you get for plot images like projections and slices and stuff that you can also do from the command line using the yt plot command. What we're going to do here is we're going to tell the map server to make a projection. We're going to tell it to use the field density, and we're going to go ahead and weight it with the field density. And we're going to do it on DD0095. Now what it does, it heads on out there and it projects the entire data set. Now what it's doing is it's creating a variable resolution image out of this. So this variable resolution image can then be repixelized at a number of different resolutions. This way you only have to project one time and then you can make infinite number of images out of it. That's a functionality we're going to use inside the map server. Now the map server only works on locally hosted data unless you set up an SSH tunnel, which is sort of outside this very brief introduction I want to give. We're on level 3 out of 5. And now as soon as it's done, what it's going to do is it's going to print out for me a URL. That URL will point at the local host. Using an option above, you can specify a different URL. But here's the URL itself, and it's http 127.0.0.1.80.80. Now we can load that up in a web browser, like this one right here. You can see an infinitely repeating strip of what looks like a star field. You can zoom in, and as you zoom in, you can see that it's generating new images for each tile that you see. Now if you had a particularly deep hierarchy, this would continue to zoom in without having to touch the data again. Anyway, that's the map server. I think it's pretty cool and I hope you do too.